everybody. Wow, this is really quiet out here, except for the birds. There is an occasional airplane going over, but fantastic. Nobody out here. Nice and quiet. Just critters and me. I love it. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to get in today, but I'm going to try to film some animals. Hopefully catch some wildlife of some sort. All I've seen was a couple owls and a couple hawks. Maybe a squirrel or two. You can hear the red-shouldered hawk right back there. Yeah, that's how I like it. This is interesting. This little pond right here doesn't show up on any of my maps. And normally when I hike out here, I take big open cow pastures just over there to the north. And so it's a straight shot to where I'm usually wanting to go. Now they got all these new fences up and stuff, so I didn't want to bother. So I circumnavigated and it took me to this new spot I haven't been to before. And had I seen that this pond was here on the map, I probably would have scoped it out earlier. But I could clearly see that this is a very low pressure pond. This is really nice, and I heard baby gators over there chirping away. You hear frogs, birds of all kinds. Cool. Now that I know it's here, I have to return with my fishing rod. Whew. Alright. I'm out of shape. I gotta start doing this every other day. I used to be strong. Now I'm a weakling. Take a break, sit up here beside these palms and just observe, because I'm approaching a gator hole, and as you know, gators are real wily, very intelligent. They know that something's approaching, like a person, and they disappear and they stay in the water for the rest of the time that I'm here. Won't see them again. So take it nice and easy, nice and quiet, and see if I can spot some. Alright. Well, they spotted me on the way in. They all went into the water. I have the hardest time trying to sneak up on those guys. It's like next to impossible for me to do that. I saw a little one slip into the water right away, and then as I took my backpack off and set it down, the bigger one that was over there slipped into the water. I'm like, oh, he's 200 yards away. So whatever. It's break time. I gotta get something to eat, something to drink, relax for a little bit, and we'll carry on. There's a couple of them over there. Some birds too. Just kind of hard to pick up on camera. Fantastic day to be out on the river, that's for sure. They're fishing too. I wonder if they've been catching them. Alright, I'm back at it. Trudging, exploring. There's no trails where I'm going, or the route that I'm going, except maybe the occasional game trail. And it's pretty spectacular back here, as I always say. But when you don't have a trail, it's a hard press because you're trying to find the path of least resistance, and sometimes that kind of takes you out of the way. And it's kind of a winding track, so it always takes longer than if you were to follow somebody else's groomed trail. I bet you that sink over there is full of fossils. Let's see. Whoa. Anybody willing to climb down in there, you know, start poking around, probably find something. But I'm not getting in there. That's creepy. This sinkhole's always creeped me out. I've spoken about this before in other videos. Whoop. Ground started giving away underfoot there. Almost went in. I would have been looking for some fossils if I did. Or end up becoming one, who knows. come out of them stifling woods back there, and you get out here in the open, that breeze hits you, it feels so good. Seen these before. I've walked past this spot tons of times. It just takes 10 yards to the left or 10 yards to the right. You can miss stuff. Check this out. These things are pretty cool. I don't know what they're for. I mean, the water does come all the way up here. I don't know if it was some kind of cattle shelter or some kind of dock or part of a bridge or something, which I think it probably was a cattleman shelter or something like that. Because the water, like I said, does come all the way up to this point during certain times of the year. You can still smell the creosote in these posts. But yeah, that's pretty wild. I've never seen these before. 10 yards to the left or 10 yards to the right and you'll miss it. So awesome. Oh wow, the worst thing just happened to me. Now, not the worst, I mean there could be a lot worse, but I was sitting here and I set my camera down over there and I heard a crunch in the leaves and I looked just right over there by them little trees right there. There's a fallen log and there was a bobcat standing right there and my camera was like 15 feet sitting away from me. Oh. There's no way that I'm going to be able to sneak up on him and try to get him on camera. There's no way I'm going to be able to do that. And he's only just right over there somewhere. Oh, I can't believe that. That was such a fail. He was literally standing on top of this log right here, looking at me. Right here. You can see I was just up next to that big oak tree right there. Oh man, what a bummer. Tried to get some pictures of it, but he started creeping off into the weeds and oh well. There's just no way. Human being can't walk through here without making a bunch of noise. Guys, this is so cool. I'm exploring around some of these old structures that I've been finding out here, and I've came across this little bottle dump. And this one's really cool. I don't know what type of drink this was, but it's got ridges running all the way around, all the way up. I don't know if you can see that or not. Those ridges are really microscopic, but I couldn't possibly tell you what drink was in here. But it is a pop top, but it has a seam running down the side, so this is obviously, you know, not very old, you know. And this really cool bottle here, it's got a seam also, but it does have a screw top, but it's got those cool ridges running down the side and a neat bottom. Now this one's interesting because this one's more round than the first one I found. It's sitting right over there, and it had more of a oblique shape to it, but that's a neat bottle too. So when I have more time, I'm going to come back out here and start scavenging around and see what else we can find. But in the meantime, I've marked this location mentally and I know exactly how to get here, so we'll do this again another time. Alright, it's starting to get dark, so we've got to get a wiggle on. That's cute. He saw me, he was like, run off. But those pigs back there, that was great. There were some big ones too. Bunch of little babies. And that one saw me, and then they were done. They're like, all right, let's go. There's somebody standing over there. Ooh, what a hike. I'm almost to my rendezvous point. We got into some cool things today, huh? Yeah, I'm pretty happy about how things turned out today. Still, like I said before, that bobcat was a real disappointment. It was 65 feet from me at least, staring right at me, and I couldn't reach my camera. Oh boy. It's all good, it happens. At least I saw it, you know? So I'm grateful for that. And well, anyway, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me today. And like always, take care. Now I have to come back down and get the camera.